Oh, that's crazy. Ice-T is like the best. That's like literally the best. Like, how are you Southern and you don't drink iced tea?
I mean, I used to, but I just don't drink it no more. I used to go for a nice brisk
Oh, that brisk
back in the day.
trash. No, no, no,
I
no,
mean,
no, no.
I'm just telling you I'm just telling you at the moment now. But if I
Yeah,
do drink tea, it's pure puree.
yeah. I like pure. I like pure. I like to
We
make my tea
recording.
at home.
Uh, we recording.
I don't care. I'm trying to tell them about my tea habits. Hey, listen, check this out, man. You're in the building. You got the #1 Pelicans podcast. You know what I'm saying? In the land,
Ooh.
often imitated,
Uh-uh.
never duplicated, very
Uh-uh.
much so hated, but never ever faded. You know what I'm saying? I am the best podcast in the world. I am
Mm.
Lito. That's Lito underscore THEGAWD. It's me because the Bible says so. That is the other best podcast in the world. That is Christopher Connor, Chris for short, because you don't know him like that. We got a show today. We talking about Brandon Ingram. We trying to see if he could fit in with the new talent. You know what I'm saying? We trying to see who's popping. You good? Okay. All right.
Don't never forget about where you come from. Stay focused. And look out for your people, man, because they got a lot of people that ain't got nothing. And I done seen a lot of cats separate from their people and don't do nothing for them when they get up there. Don't get that big head. Cause that big head be stars, like my folks say, stars this year won't be stars next year. It's about longevity. If you ain't got no longevity set in your heart and you ain't got the mind frame to stick to this, you might as well give it up before you start.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this. In the words of Juvie, if you don't got the longevity for this podcast and shit, you know what I'm saying? If you out here, you know what I'm saying, thinking you could just pie when you want to, you might as
Mm.
well just give it up. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? You might as well
I don't
give it
like
up.
that.
Don't
I don't
even
like that.
start. Juvie said it though. Juvie said it.
But I don't like.
All right. You might as well just stop. Don't even pass go. You know what I'm saying? Because some people out there, they being consistent with it. You know what I'm saying?
Stay. Speaking of not passing go, the reason I was late because me and my girl was watching this. You remember the McDonald's Monopoly scam from like 20 years ago?
Man, what that was on Hulu?
It was on HBO.
HBO. Okay.
So I knew nothing about it. So I
Okay.
randomly seen now the doc from like 2020. Man, that bill
Okay.
about 5 episodes. That bitch was good than motherfuckers.
Okay.
It's called
Yeah.
McMillions.
So first of all, the whole history of McDonald's is colluded, convoluted. How they stole. You ever seen that? You ever seen the beginning of how that shit started? And it was the two brothers. It was the brothers on the farm, and they had their own little McDonald's shit. And then the dude came in, and he basically stole it from them without them really knowing. Like bought the land and all this. Yeah, it's crazy. But
White
they got
people?
a come on, man. Christopher Columbus and them.
Wait, we talk about McDonald's or we talking about?
Talking about McDonald's.
Oh, okay. Because I thought we was. I thought. All right, go.
Okay. I'm gonna just anyway. So
Ba da ba ba ba.
you know, yeah, man. Pusha T wrote that jingle. Yeah. So listen, check this out, man. Me and Chris was talking, and we wanted to know. Obviously, right now the New Orleans Pelicans are not trading Brandon Ingram. So you know what I'm saying. If you're not trading them, you got to figure out how to make the shit work. And I got some questions for you as a basketball junkie. I just need to know. I just need to know. Do you believe that Brandon Ingram can be? First of all, we saying I'm about to say a third option. I don't know if he the third. Like, is he the third option on the team?
Who the second option?
That's my question. That's the question. Who are the? You know what? Hold on. Before we start the show, let's rank the options.
Okay. By
Let's rank the
by
options.
what by what we would do or what we think is how we think is going to happen.
Let's rank it on what we think is going to happen. Because I
All right.
know what we think is probably going to be a lot different from, what happened.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So one, who?
Zion.
Okay. So you're saying Zion is one. Zion is one. All right. Now who is two?
Bi.
Tell me why.
Because I don't think his reputation or his usage or the plans for him in the building once basketball starts are gonna change that much. And I think if you keep him, you have a service to him to get the best and the most that you can out of him. If your ultimate goal is to eventually move him, or simply just maximize him as a player. Either way, whether it's maximizing his trade value or maximizing what you get out of him in performance, I think that, and knowing, kind of getting a feeling on how things work with the organization and some of the inner workings on how things work with just the coaching and the culture, some of the relationships that Brandon has there, it just feels like that isn't going to change. He's going to, at worst, be the number 2 option.
So Brandon's the number 2 option. DeJounte is number 3.
Nope.
CJ is number 3.
Yep.
CJ is number 3. DeJounte is 4.
That's how it will start.
Okay. So, all right. So you're saying that's the start. Give me the end.
Excuse me?
Give me the result.
Is Brandon Ingram still on the team?
I'm gonna say yeah, because I'm gonna say yeah.
The result should be / is Zion, DeJounte, Brandon, CJ.
How does that work?
What you mean?
Zion, DeJounte,
Yeah,
Brandon,
CJ.
How does that work?
Well, I mean, I don't know how it works in regards to wins, but if I'm thinking of it in regards to a result, one of the reasons you brought DeJounte in was leadership, was his ability to being a point guard. They keep talking about his ability to close games. Well, if you closing games, and that's one of the reasons that we got you here, you're going to need to be a very intricate part of how this team decides to win or lose basketball games. And the only way he could do that by having a ball in his hands. We know about his relationship with Zion already. Zion needs somebody who can effectively get him the basketball better. He needs a partner of sorts. Mm-hmm. He ain't really had, Zion is his own partner in a lot of ways. Mm-hmm. When it comes to setting him up, he kind of just does that by being generational. And every now and then you'll see, things in transition. I'm not saying no one's ever throwing him an alley-oop or no one's ever thrown him an entry pass, but I'm talking about a consistent provider of sorts, someone who can play that role if needed and it fits. And I think DeJounte is best fitting for that role, who they have right now. So I feel like it has to be him. That's the reason that you brought him. Brandon would be 3 because, again, he's still a 20-point scorer. He's still a dude that's going to average 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Like, the usage ain't going to go down that much. He's still going to be heavily important in the offense. And if you're going to keep him, you've got to find a way to make that the case. If your plan is on succeeding in, doing what the front office and what David Griffin speaks about, and then CJ being the 4th because he's the easiest piece to fit. To me, that's crazy. He's the oldest. He's the best shooter. He's the best off-ball option to me in this era. And he's the most adaptable.
All right. So would you consider this a A big four.
Could be.
I know you told me you can't give me a win, but DeJounte, Brandon, Zion, CJ, I need you to tell me some wins. Like
you gotta throw the rest in there. You can't. You gotta throw the others in there too, right? I mean, I don't even think CJ and Trey. I mean, I don't think Trey and Herb are others. So
no, I don't. If these players should be good enough, right, to get you to a certain point. They should be good enough to get you over the proverbial.
I mean, if we just whether we talking them four, whether we talking a big four or a power six, I think that's crazy. All of that is crazy. All of that is insane. All of that is insane. Oh my God.
Hey yo.
Anyway, whether we talking a core four or an essential six.
Okay.
I think we talked about it the other day on the show. I think that their current talent approach is a safe winning space for regular season basketball. So I still have them between 48 and 50 wins on the safe side.
So you got 48 to 50. I said 42.
Okay.
I said started off 39, but I changed my mind and I said 42.
All right.
So here we are. How does this work with Brandon Ingram? How does this situation work? I'm looking. You told me Zion, Bi, CJ, DeJounte the situation is gonna end up with Brandon being a third best player in the core four
of sorts. Yep.
How does Brandon still get his numbers to make him look trade worthy, and the Pelicans play a winning brand of basketball to get 48 to 50 wins? How?
All right, so let's start here. Let's say, because I think Brandon and DeJounte are on similar tiers of basketball players.
I think they're the same player.
Yeah, I just think DeJounte, if we're talking simply by position, by athleticism, and how he was starting to evolve last year, and now we talk about upside again on the defensive side because he was, it was something that he kind of got away from, or he, ignored in a sense in Atlanta. So, right. I mean, I would say that's more important right now for this team. So I'm gonna throw the question back to you like this: if you when you think it just simply is DeJounte and Zion on the floor together, what's the first thing you think about?
Pick and roll.
And what does pick and roll, successful pick and rolls in basketball against any kind of team, any kind of coverages need?
Choose.
Space.
Yeah.
Right. So we know Trey gonna make the space. Trey gonna be damn near half court. We know CJ is gonna make the space. We know Herb is gonna be forced to make the space, whether it be as his ability as a cutter, a slot cutter, or someone who cuts baseline, or just being in a corner. If you're running, like, the only person that has to figure out where they fit and where they're comfortable at is Brandon.
That's my question.
So it's on him. He has to continue to evolve.
But
he has to continue. I understand. But you asking me, asking me how that happened, because now, like, while it's all the same, it's still different. Last year, we were still asking the Zion and Brandon fit. This the last hurrah, right? How do they maximize? How do you get the best out of them together? And we were still throwing CJ into that as a three, right? They hadn't played enough games together.
Mm-hmm.
But now, what did David Griffin say? We've seen all that we needed to see. the question ain't about just Brand. It's not about Brandon and Zion anymore. To me, it's literally just about Brandon.
Damn. Okay.
So it's changed a little bit.
So let me ask you this. First of all, this podcast is sponsored to you by the Vicknair Law Firm, Scott Vicknair. If you're hurt, give them a call, 504-500-1111. I will play the commercial here, but it's so good, we're going to save it to a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Scott.
That's not true. That's not
No,
true.
Scott, if you need me or Chris to be in the next commercial, bro, like, I don't know if you know, but, you know, I'm acting now. So I got a question for you. What version of Brandon Ingram? All right. So he came over in the 1920 season, right? He was traded in the 1920 season.
Yeah, I'm like, what? What's a prohibition? What you?
Oh man,
the Great Depression. He was
bootleg. It bootlegged. They was selling moonshine.
He was traded in the 1920 season. They were still calling us color, bro. He couldn't even suit up with
That's crazy.
With Daniel Tice for multiple.
Yeah.
You
Nope, not that. Not nope. Nope, not following that up. Nope. He got traded to the Pelicans in the 2019-2020 season.
Yeah.
What version of Brandon Ingram has been the best version of Brandon Ingram to you? If you want, I can give you his stats for each season.
All right. So the best overall version of Brandon Ingram was the play-in year.
All right, cool. That was the 21-22, right?
The first, right? Because they've had three in a row, but right, 3 in a row. The first play-in year, that was the best Brandon Ingram basketball I've ever seen from him.
21-22. All right, let's rank them. Go ahead.
I got some film for you, and I want you to pull it up.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
I want to thank the Lord. I want to thank Coach Harbaugh. Fucking love you, man.
All right. Anyway, speaking of Coach Harbaugh, he said something today about him being overwhelmed with excitement about starting with the Chargers. But neither here nor there. I want you to pull up the film of the Miami Heat Pelicans Christmas game, which I believe was year 1.
That's 2020.
If you smart enough, if you just type in Pelicans Heat Christmas game, it's gonna pop up.
Oh, so it's only okay. Because you think it's only been all right, cool. All right.
I mean, it's literally only been one Pelicans Heat Christmas game.
There was one 8 years ago.
Heat Pelicans?
Yeah.
On Christmas?
It's a New Orleans Pelicans Miami Heat Christmas game, Christmas Day 8 years ago.
I don't think that's right, but whatever. They had the
It was December 5th, 2015.
That's the Magic game, huh? It's not the Magic game. What game I'm thinking about? AD was still a Pelican then. Whatever. Yeah. You might be right. All right. What I'm thinking about is the
so December 25th, 2020.
Yeah, with the flag jerseys.
All right. Hold up. Wayne, you know what? Man, I'm going to get it. And I have the files.
We ain't got to watch this complete joint, but when we talk about Brandon Ingram,
oh, they got Myers Leonard in this game. This game was real racist.
Yeah. This was COVID, huh? Yeah. Now, Brandon pretty much, he's still lulling through possessions, as he as he has a tendency to still do here. He looks a little bit lighter.
He looked
now,
yeah.
Now, Lito, let me ask you. There
Right.
are folks that say that him putting on weight the past few years hurt him. Do you believe that as a basketball player, as someone who's put on weight before?
It looked he moving different. He moving different. Obviously, you put on weight to be able to take the physical toll that basketball takes on you.
Good job.
I'm a professional.
Good job.
But
Miles, is that Miles Leonard again?
Come on, man. Racist buckets.
Christ, man. This
but
first year, Jimmy.
At the same time, it takes away from your lateral quickness and your first step because
look at
his muscle.
Get him out the way, Precious. Get Precious out the way. That's his name, Precious.
I still think Steven Adams could have worked, but
I think in some ways he did work. Now we just watching old Pelicans tape because we like 3 minutes in here and there's been no Brandon Ingram, but it will arrive and you will see what I'm talking about at some point. Lonzo, what was that?
Pass. Look at Nico Melli, man.
JJ Redick.
Watching Nico Melli highlights.
Man, we watching coaches out here, bro.
For real.
There's a head coach on the floor, brother.
That was a great pass.
You think Zion got better at closing out?
No. I mean, you talking about present day?
Yeah.
Yeah. He better now.
Would he do better now than what I was just witnessing?
I think to be honest, I just think he care. Look at
Duncan Robinson.
I think he just cared. Like,
damn, Josh. Okay, the shot clock was down.
I think he just cared. He's supposed to block that, dog. He's supposed to block that. He's supposed to block that.
Why would you put that responsibility on that man?
On Jackson Hayes?
Yeah. Oh my God, Eric Bledsoe.
Oh.
Change the motherfucking topic because I said so. He got muscles for no reason. Eric Bledsoe. Shout out to Sada Baby. Look at that motherfucker. That's a blur.
You think his closeout's better?
A little bit, but it depends on what kind of mood he in. All right, is Brandon Ingram ever gonna?
Where
is Brandon Ingram?
Is it second half? What part of this game do you? Because I don't remember this game.
But I do. There's a moment where he started cooking, and you're gonna be like, all right, he back in the game, and he doing shit that he just don't do anymore, or as often. That Avery Bradley, Jesus Christ,
long live 94th.
And I'm not saying this the last time, like, BI was doing some of the things that y'all gonna watch in this film. But I will say it's just the first game that came to mind, or it's the kind of game and style that I think of that he needs to get back to. As since basically the last time he was up for a contract extension. That's crazy. This is second time being in New Orleans.
That's
possibly
crazy.
Damn, Brandon. Miscommunication and laziness.
Both.
All right.
Good cut.
That's
good cut though, BI. He got a different kind of hop. Just in that.
Look at that. Now go back. Look how quickly. I guarantee you, if you put his form side by side, that form to the way he shoots the three now, it's just different. And like you say, he got a little bit of what you say. He got a different hop to him, right?
Yeah.
So you telling me he need to lose weight?
I think so. Nah, it ain't weight though. He need to lose money. Yeah.
Look at that. When the last time you seen him take that? Pause. That's crazy. When the last time
with the left.
Quicker, much quicker.
Yeah,
If he moving like this, like this Brandon gets past Austin Reeves. But whatever that's worth.
That shit broke my heart, man. That shit broke my heart. That shit literally, that shit hurt me. It hurt me so much, dog. Dog, look at him. Even though he missed, it's not so lackadaisical.
So you're saying moving with purpose?
Yes. Maybe it was
Who's
the
that
money.
on?
Maybe it's the money that he knew. You know what I'm saying? He's about to get.
Damn, nobody could block that. Goddamn.
That's Zion's fault.
Shout out to Zoe, man. Zoe, get healthy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rebound, brother. Rebound.
He did that again?
Yep. That looked like the same play. Yeah, it almost definitely looked like the same play though. Good move, Josh. Like, cause some of these dudes ain't changed. Josh Hart pretty much the same dude, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's tough.
Like, he's getting downhill, quick, decisive. Like, I know the entire offense is not designed around me. It's not for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm getting mine in the Florida game.
Yeah, I'm a part of a system. I'm a part of a machine. That kind of BI. Even if I know I'm gonna get my looks.
Josh Hart shoot like he don't want to see the ball going.
Yeah, that's funny.
Man, come on, man. He was George Gervin here. This was his George Gervin era.
That would have been a midi. Come on, bro. Some of y'all that's watching this game, comment, y'all let us know if y'all remember this game. But this is what I think about. And not even to this level. I think BI dropped 30 this game or close to it. He ain't gotta be this guy. But this is the kind of individual that I think of, or where he was at in his game, his pace, his speed, that he needs to be again. He'll get money. He gonna get paid if he don't change regardless. He gonna get his bread somewhere. But you talking about winning, and you talk about with this team.
JJ Redick dribbles like Stanley from The Office.
Can't believe Justin pulled that up. Yeah. Is that Tyler Hero? Surely is.
Yeah.
Oh, there go Brown.
Okay.
I'm about to say, is he back in the game again?
Oh.
Zion, you should be ashamed.
Laziness.
You should be ashamed.
Hey, you know what? Damn, he tried that.
I'm gonna assume that they didn't get anywhere closer to having an opportunity of making this game interesting. Is that Avery Bradley still? Avery Bradley.
On, man, you know that's Ave.
No, nobody.
That was a good shot.
Nobody calls him Abe, bro.
I disagree.
I'm pretty sure it's like AB or something. That's tough. Oh man. Same old Pelicans, huh?
Boy,
can't grab a rebound.
Hey,
so, that was a freestyle. What you think? What do you think about watching those highlights, and about, like, what do you see there?
Man, I see a different type of bounce to his game. It's much more methodical now. Is much less pace. It's very ISO heavy. And he's not shooting as many, obviously, threes as he was. I want to give you a stat though. you told me the best version of BI was the 2021-2022 season.
Yep.
So that season, he averaged 11.9 drives per game.
Mhm.
The only other person to lead that be better than him at that is CJ. CJ averaged 12.8. Now, I'm glad you
Because
go ahead.
that video was year 2, right?
Yeah.
That was year 2. Yeah. Okay. So that was 4 years ago. God damn. But yeah, year 2. Stan Van Gundy. Okay, go ahead.
So check this out. That going into year one with the Pelicans, right? Year one, he shot in LA. He shot 1.8 threes a game.
Yep.
Coming into year one with the Pelicans, he shot 6.2. Coming into year 2 with the Pelicans, he shot 6.1. Coming into year 3 with the Pelicans, 4.1. Year 5, 3.6. Last year, he shot 3.8. It's the decline is real. People, he said he needs a point guard. Maybe you could attribute the 6.1 drop off to the 3-point drop off to losing Alonzo Ball if you want to.
Jesus.
But my take on that is if you're a superstar and you want to be paid as such, you got to figure out how to get that in the flow of the game also. You got to be able to do that for yourself. Now, at the same time, I got some footage for you, dog. I got some files for you.
Yeah.
Because I too, I see the difference.
Okay. Oh.
I see the difference in this game. I want to shout out to Maximilian 711, man, as always. You tell me what you see.
Okay. Oh. This is also Stan Van Gundy. Year 2. That's kind of the same.
I ain't mad at that though. That was a good shot.
That's more of that, please. More of that, please. Look at that. He was hunting for a 3.
I ain't mad at that. Look at him.
Spot getting.
man,
Spot getting. We back to the back to the Christmas day.
Hey man.
Let him sleep.
That's a tough shot.
On the switch. Yep.
That's a
on
tough
the switch.
shot.
That's modern.
It's a different shot. He shoot it. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Look, B.I. never gonna be a fast player, but just the speed of which he was playing with
Just different.
is just different. And you know the one thing that I always have appreciated about his game, his patience on the pick and roll. He's very patient.
Because look, that screen, did he just go back to Steven Adams?
Hold up.
Not this one, the one before. I think that's the play.
That was it right there?
Yeah. So you see how I take this screen?
Yep.
This year, last couple years, he's getting to the free throw line and rising up there.
Good pass.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it also helps to have somebody. That's a hell of a pass. It also helps to have somebody with the ability of Steven Adams that you can screen with from that far out, that allows you to play with a little bit more space. But it still don't mean that he would have taken a 3.
Damn. I didn't know Brandon passed that.
Ooh.
Man, what I wanted to tell you. While we looking at this, I want to give you some stats too. Obviously the playing year, the first playing year, is the year that Brandon made a name for itself.
Mm-hmm.
You could look no further than that series with Phoenix if you really want to.
Yeah.
Oof. He shot about 8 free throws a game. He was getting to the free throw line. He shot
nice cut, boy.
He shot 4.5 threes a game in that series. But
look how he's getting open though. Look how like that was the first game of the bubble, I believe, against Utah.
he's just willing to take them.
That is one of the most incredible, insane things you've ever said. That is unbelievable that you said that the way you did.
He's willing to take the shots, man.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Oh, was that Mo Harkless? No, that's not Mo Harkless. Who's number 9? Is that Bobby? Damn. Oh.
That's Bob Portis, man.
Bob Portis.
He got to take the Y off. He lost the Y when he fell.
He Bo Portis.
Oh
my God. Get out the way, Nas Reed.
Dog, that's from a jab step, though. You know what I'm saying?
Get out the way, okay. Yeah,
that's a jab. That's a triple threat jab step. That's a tough shot.
Yeah. Lou Dort said, "You can't do that to me, though."
That shit made me so mad. It made me so mad, bro. Cause man, Lou Dort can't fuck with Brandon, man. For real, like the real version. I don't know what.
Ooh. No, look.
Damn,
go back. Go back. Look at the quickness on that move. On that jab. Look, no.
But Jonas was like, nope, not me.
Like some of these are still like, it's spot getting. It's some of the shots that we're used to with him. And look, dude, when you have the ability to get to certain spots that you've been practicing your whole life, you should get to them. You should be able to rise up over individuals. You should be able to. You ain't not arguing that.
Hold up, Chris. The motherfucker got his shot blocked. He got his 3-pointer blocked. Got his own rebound. And got a dunk.
And dunked it, yep.
I'm not mad at these shots. I'm not mad at that shot if like people they hate the midi. I don't hate it. I'm mad. Oh shit.
Out the way, Che.
Right to left.
Do you think this is 4 years ago. Do you think this player is, I guess, with just this level with the bounce right now that we're watching, right?
Ooh.
The separation, the quickness off the dribble. Do you think that player is reachable again? Do you think injuries at some point have played a role? Do you think, it's something else? Do you think it's the weight? Can he find this level of separation again, this pace, this quickness, this modern style again? Is it all mental?
I'm gonna be honest. If he could find this, I don't want to trade him. Like if he could find this, I don't want to trade him. I don't think he's this player anymore. Could be an injury thing. Could be just I don't want to play like that. I want to play the type of game that I want to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead.
So now, I want you to finish your point. Now pull up, as we probably got about 5-7 minutes left here. Now pull up recent highlights. And let's see if you can notice a clear difference based off of what we believe is a clear difference watching what we, seeing now.
I'm gonna bring up this I'm gonna pull up this game where he made 8 threes this year because I wanna highlight the difference in his shot too.
Yep.
Title a little crazy, but you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't gonna read it or tell y'all what it is, but just know.
Appreciate it.
Title a little crazy. Oh, it's in the title. All right.
Why they gotta capitalize it? Let's see. You see how slow that is?
He's slow. He a power
It's almost
forward.
like it's almost like he going through a walkthrough.
He a power forward. That's what he is.
Mm.
Look, the bop gone. It's gone.
Look at the shot alone. Look where he brings the basketball in these.
Yeah.
And the time he gets from there to release and compare it to the previous highlights.
It's a line drive. That's just a skill shot. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah. No, I ain't got a problem with that. I wonder.
Dog, look at the difference in the base of his shoulders. Like, look at how his shoulders look. And granted, look, as you age, you know your body fills out, but I wonder if that affected his shot. Kind of like the Giannis shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Slim Giannis his form was totally different.
Yeah.
When he was with the Bucks. He's
Him
still with the Bucks.
carrying more weight. Nah, I got you.
But it's like a totally different player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like his shot was his shot before was much more like refined. Now it's
Look, like this is literally this is just in 4 years. This is just a dude getting to his area. Versus
it's so slow though. Even the cut was slow.
Yeah. How much of this is mental?
I don't know if that was mental. To me, that just looked like muscle memory. Like that just looked like a walkthrough. Like that's exactly what it is. It just looked like a walkthrough.
He looked like DeMar DeRozan athletically, and DeMar got him beat by like 10 years on age.
Yeah.
I'm curious, man. What y'all think, man? Y'all think it's just y'all think it's miles? Y'all think it's mental? Y'all think it's weight?
What miles though?
Does it matter? I mean, I don't know what else to attribute it to, Lito, because I don't want to because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna continue making excuses for him. He got to figure it out. I don't care if he's 280 pounds. He could be Zion weight. He got to figure it out. But I'm asking those that hoop, those that are watching the film, what they would attribute it to the most.
Let me ask you this: what is based on what we saw from the past and what we're presently seeing? How can this guy? Let's just say he comes in the season. He's this guy. How can this guy succeed? How can he succeed on this team?
Man, that's tough, bro. That's tough because DeJounte requires you to move even faster than you would ideally want to with Zion. Like, let's say they wanted to play small and fast without DeJounte. Whatever that is automatically sped up to get the best out of DeJounte.
Hold up,
this
Chris.
right here?
Hold up. Chris. Chris, wait a second. I ain't even trying to laugh at him. But you know that you remember this play. This right to left crossover he did on Jay Crowder with the dunk.
Yeah.
Same cross. This was the same cross. Look, same cross.
He looked. Yo, man. Why Brandon looked like he's 36, dog, and not 26? What in 4 years? Man, COVID, man. COVID fucked a lot of us up then, huh? God damn.
Man. He'll power forward. Put him at power forward, dog.
Look at that. Oof. But you could see, you could tell the difference. I mean, some of it though has to be weight.
This swing. That looked like the most normal shot he took. The form.
But, I mean, he already in rhythm at that point though. He made whatever, however many. Just oh my god. Got my dog dribbling like Paul Millsap, man. Breaking my heart.
That looked like a good shot. That was a good shot.
All right, man.
All right, Chris. But listen, we got to give the people answers, dog. How he gonna succeed, son? Like, what if we put BI power forward?
Shit. I mean, I don't think that's enough with him playing this way. Because if you put him at power forward, like that position is already delegated to Zion. Zion technically is still your power forward. I mean, and Brandon has to show more variety in his game to work, especially if Zion does not change his game. Like that's the thing, right? Like ideally, you'd want Zion to add more variety to his game as well. But at the end of the day, if you asking who got to fit their game around who, at this point, Brandon the one that has to do the most adjusted, as currently set up. You know, so and you can't do that if you're telling me that Brandon's going to be a power forward. He can play power forward. Shit, we see them play center a few minutes a game. But yeah, it's gonna be curious. I'm really curious to see if what Brandon. We gonna learn even more about him, about the man in the mirror this year. I mean, I think you learn it every year, but you're gonna learn again because that guy that we just saw from those highlights right there. You could be bad basketball. You can win. You can have a really good regular season with that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the best I got for you if they're healthy.
Well, man, for Chris, for me, for anybody else, Justin, Five, Chaz, Ross, we out, man. Remember, this is the best Pelicans basketball content you go find. And if you doubt that, just go look at the 30 videos me and Chris put up in June. So, peace.